Time to stop. A year ago, many of these people were in the very same place celebrating the election of President François Hollande. Now a part of the French left is in open conflict with his left-wing government. Its policies, they feel, have led to austerity, job losses and despair across Europe.
It's the bankers who govern us, and that's not normal. There are people speculating and playing with money like in a casino, but they're criminals. There are people dying because of them.
President Hollande has a solid majority in Parliament and doesn't face any serious challenge to his authority or elections anytime soon. But after a year in office, he has the lowest popularity rating of any modern French president, under 30%. And a big part of the reason why is people think he's taking orders from Berlin, Brussels, and especially big finance.
This sign asks why Hollande is so afraid of German Chancellor Angela Merkel.
The problem is capitalism, because those guys, they have no countries. This is not a question of France, Germany, Belgium, or whatever. This is a question of who has the money, and they want to keep it for them.
They carry brooms to suggest the country needs a fresh, clean start. For that to happen, François Hollande may have to work harder on keeping his own house in order first, a divided French left.
Nick, as you say in your report, they're gathering in opposition to Hollande's austerity policies. But, I mean, if we look at the other side of the argument, he has been taxing some of the wealthiest people in France. He has tried to limit cuts to spending. So what more do these guys want him to do?
Well, some of the requests are somewhat improbable. One is for the creation of a constituent assembly to write a new constitution to create a sixth republic. We're living in the fifth republic here in France. That's not likely to happen anytime soon. Another thing that people would like to see done is to have the European Debt Break Treaty rescinded. That's the treaty that France and other countries signed around a year ago, in which governments in the Eurozone pledged to not overspend in the future to prevent another sovereign debt crisis from coming up. And then there's the leader of sorts of this whole demonstration here today, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, who was a president during the last presidential election, and he came in fourth place with around 11%. And he is really the heart and soul of this movement, the split within the left of the left, and he's somewhat improbably proposing his services as prime minister. Now, none of this may go anywhere, but it certainly could spark more of a debate within François Hollande's own Socialist Party, which can't seem to agree on what it wants to do on Europe and what it wants to do vis-a-vis Germany. Just in the past week, there was a leaked document about the campaign platform for the upcoming European elections, in which it said that Hollande should do more about what was called Angela Merkel's intransigence, and they had to backpedal. The Prime Minister said, had to tweet in German that the Franco-German friendship was still working. All of this is putting pressure on the president within his party and with Germany and with his European partners.
Thanks so much, Nick Spicer there, live for us in Paris.